Um, the baker named Josephine. Um, Hi everyone in Boss Nation. This is the story that I will be presenting to you today. Um, it's for everyone in Boston Nation, but specifically it's for Miss Bonnie J. Wallace. Miss Bonnie J. Wallace, I did not have time in my wanting to become a writer. Um, Busy schedule, but um, that all that I'm going to say that is what was going to be included in the first um URL video which I reposted in this video before the rest of my title because I needed space for the URL and everything. So it was about um the first concert was about getting you um to your daughter who is a music positive secular icon via YouTube to see the message, but that's not all the video um is about. So in part two, here is where I want to talk to you because that is not all of my message. And there will be more said to you after I complete this story. But welcome again to my channel. This is um Morgan Megan Miss Bonnie J Wallace and um her daughter Miss Cameron, Dove. Welcome to my channel. The both of you. Um, okay, so the baker named Josephine. Um, Once there was a baker named Josephine. She liked with smiles and goodwill and happy cheer to keep um, everybody's faces and work surfaces clean. She baked like a well oiled um, one, one woman show machine, baking eclairs, um, and watching happiness wise for the joy of her community when she would deliver them. Everyone's face fill up with happy tears, and she had in her hand example wise good cards for everybody to follow direction wise so that they could pour into their craft to change the world one community at a time, their hearts out like there was no tomorrow, wanting to make um, a rainbow bright, especially when it had the sun helping it to glow oh so right. She, for the next day's event, would sometimes bake, bake into the night. But this is not all. It's true that Miss um, Baker loved to um, do. She was also a joke teller, putting on comedy shows. She liked to tell the audience, um, watch as your chances um, of stardom as it grows, touches, especially when it's for a good helping cause, your toes, and don't let the limelight not have you put on a good humanity. Everyone is treated fairly. Fight. So, Miss Josephine, the poetically talented in many ways clean. Just wanted to help with hers. People's legacies. That was her dream. Miss Josephine um, traveled from St. Louis to France, wanting her hopes also to prance. She was um, taking the travel in 1965 for a chance to sting and make a difference in a positive um, plan like a beehive. She traveled to um, France from St. Louis, and she knew that if she just wished and believed hard enough, with the sky itself not being a limit, she could give every um, star above a kiss. Thank you. And now for um, some more facts. Um, um, Miss Josephine was born Ella Louise Baker, and she really did travel from France. To France from St. Louis, and she wanted, just like Martin Luther King, to make the world a better place in terms of people equality, not having one particular, because it should not anyway color face. So that was a dream that they actually shared. So now to go along um, with my video, I will share um, some others in my presentation. The first one being how to make eclairs, and the second one called Little People Big Dreams, which is an audio um, biography that someone else wrote, um, being read by someone of Josephine Baker's, meaning the book written by someone else is actually being told, even though it's the story of Josephine Baker, because she died um, by someone else. But first, how to make um, eclairs. The video. Hold on though. I'm going to turn the camera so that you can see the video, Boss Nation. I just need to check something first. Okay, ignore the screen saver, please. Little People, Big Dreams. The story of Josephine Baker, YouTube. Getting that from YouTube. Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to be reading a story about Josephine Baker. Josephine Baker was a world famous entertainer, activist, and French resistance agent. The story is called Little People, Big Dreams. Josephine Baker. Written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara and Agatha Sornas. Illustrated by Agatha Sornas. Hope you enjoy. Little People, Big Dreams, Josephine Baker. This is the incredible story of a girl from St. Louis named Josephine. Some say she was born with nothing, but she had two legs made for dancing, a dazzling smile, and a free spirit, and she was going to use them. When Josephine was a little girl, white people seemed to live in another world. They made all the rules, and these rules were very different if your skin color was black. But Josephine danced her way out of St. Louis and became a street artist, then a theater performer. When Josephine moved, her legs were elastic fantastic. Josephine traveled to New York and became the last dancer on the end of the chorus line. But somehow everybody noticed her. Her movements were silly and stylish at the same time. Josephine knew that she had gone as far as a black woman could go in America at that time. So, when she was offered a job in a new show in Paris, she jumped at the chance and sailed to Europe. Just imagine how Josephine felt arriving in France. Here, black and white people lived alongside each other. For the first time in her life, Josephine felt free. Josephine became a star overnight. The shimmy, the mush, the mess around, the Charleston, all her movements were exciting. People had never seen anything like it before. First Paris, and then all of Europe. Her fame grew, and so did her pet collection. She shared her life with cats, dogs, fish, birds, a pig, a goat, and even a baby cheetah. Her heart was big and full of love to give. Josephine began singing and filming movies. She was the first black woman to ever star in a film. Her dazzling personality made her a total superstar. But then World War II began, and half of Europe was invaded. Josephine knew she had to do something. She became a spy and smuggled secret reports in her music sheets. She was the heroine of the French Resistance. When the war ended, Josephine adopted 12 children from the four corners of the globe. She believed people of all colors could live together in harmony and wanted to prove it to everyone. But times were changing in America, and Josephine returned home. She traveled to Washington and marched for civil rights along with thousands of other people. A man named Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. marched with her. And when she celebrated her 50-year career on stage, the world gave her a standing ovation. It was a long way from St. Louis for little Josephine, but she had made it in her own spectacular way. Josephine Baker, born 1906, died 1975. Josephine Baker was born Frida Josephine McDonald in St. Louis, Missouri. Josephine's early years were difficult. She was brought up in poverty in a segregated city. This meant there were separate rules for white and black people. These rules affected everything, from houses, medical care, and education to opportunities, jobs, and access to services. Josephine made it despite the roadblocks put in front of her. She honed her craft watching vaudeville shows and danced herself out of St. Louis slums. Her act was acrobatic, improvised, and funny all at once. Her unique talent took her to shows in Boston, New York, and Paris. And at the age of 19, Josephine became an overnight sensation in her first Parisian show. Over the following years, she continued to amaze audiences on stage, famously wearing a banana skirt. She became the first black woman to star in a major film, going on to make four in total. Then, during World War II, Josephine worked as a spy, carrying information that helped the French resistance against the Nazis. Josephine never stopped fighting for equal rights. She refused to perform in segregated theaters. She spoke at the March on Washington, and she adopted 12 children from around the world, calling them her Rainbow Tribe. Her hope for the future was that people would learn to live in peace without prejudice. She remains one of the biggest and brightest stars in entertainment for the rest of her life. Well, that's it, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed learning about Josephine Baker. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to.
Okay, so I just want to say a few things, actually, two before I get to the rest of my presentation. One is I'll start with the most important um thing. One is that okay, we should all live in starting from making um, the countries equal um, an equal world, and people are people, so we should all have an equal chance. And please, um, and thank you, um, Miss Bonnie J. Wallace and Miss Dove Cameron. I'll be posting this this one to a few places for you to look at. Please um please look at them there. Like one is to a Disney page, and I would have called um Disney right now to listen to this, but I would like to thank Miss Anton, who I called on um, Friday the 26th in 2024 of um, April for taking my report, and um it's important that I know that um it's important that she knows how grateful I am, and it's important. I was gonna say that I want my phone um charged because um another video from my phone is going to play in my video before I call the Disney people once again to to um record it for my records as well as theirs. Um, and thank you to these people. Once again, the people who wrote um, Little People Big Dreams for letting um, me miss Magain, comma Moragain, or as my YouTube channel says, my name forward, Miss Morgan Magin. Have your audio book in my presentation. And the other thing I want to say is that research um wise um I said um she was born Ella Baker. That's because um sometimes the internet even by different websites, needs to be fact checked. So I'm going with the right thing being what the book says for her name and everything. So, Miss Ella, um, Francis Baker, and everything. I looked somewhere before this video, and like different sources got her name wrong. Never mind that. And the second thing is that uh, the other thing is that I want to using music bridge the gap between people because skin color does not and it should not make a difference. So that is why I'm so excited to work with you, Miss Cameron, and you, Miss Bonnie J. Wallace, or Miss Wallace. Please let me know what you would like um, to be called, Miss um, Bonnie, by me, 17-year-old um, Morgan Megan. So, you know, that story I shared before the rest of my presentation, I would like it by your company um, to be turned into a book, please, and thank you. A chapter and then an audio um, book, but I am not just, I didn't just make up that story to get published by you just because I want to get published, which is what the next video um, will show um, you, you. Um, how to make eclairs on YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.
No, how to make Yeah.
I missed something. Can you say it again?
How to make bear claws on YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube.
Okay, wait. I put this in here, right? I don't remember, so um.
Hi everyone, it's Debbie with Debbie's Kitchen Corner and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to show you a simple and easy recipe on how to make bear claws. And who doesn't like bear claws? We'll be also using the almond paste we have done a couple days ago. You'll find the link above right here.
Here
Simple
it
and
is
easy,
again.
because I want to save you guys time today. Who has time to make a puff pastry from scratch nowadays? So we want to make it simple today. We're going to use the puff pastry sheets from Pepperidge Farm. They're pre-frozen, and you can find them in almost any grocery store. Shall we get started? Take 4 ounces of the almond paste you made and rip it in smaller pieces into the food processor. Add a quarter cup of butter and a quarter cup sugar as well. Pulse it until it is well combined. Now beat the egg with a fork in another bowl. Spoon half of the egg into the food processor and leave the rest for later. Drop 1 tablespoon of flour in as well. Mix thoroughly. Scrape the sides and mix a bit more with the spatula. Look how nice and smooth it is. Take the 1/4 pastry sheet and cut it in 3 portions. And do the same with the other one. Take some almond paste and spread it on 1/2 of the sheet. Fold it over and use the fork to close the seams. Make sure you push down the fork good so the 2 layers stick together. Then cut 4 times and pull it apart. It looks like a claw, don't you think? Then take them and put them on a baking sheet with parchment paper. Take the leftover egg and brush it on the top of the bear claws. Then take some sliced almonds and add them on the top. Also sprinkle some coarse sugar crystals over the claws if you have some. Bake them at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 16 to 18 minutes. Let them cool down before you put the glaze on. Take 1 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, add 3 tablespoons of milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix it until runny and smooth. Add the icing over the bear claws. And you can do as much or as little as you like. Now let's try one. See, you can see the almond paste right here. Mmm, delicious. If you like this video, please smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I will see you in my next video.
She said it herself, Boss Nation. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay, now for the other part of my presentation. Actually, there are many um, parts, but my presentation is wrapping up. So, um, thanks for bearing with me, Boss Nation. To as I pull my computer forward, and thank you for listening to this whole presentation. I thought the history lesson would be nice um, for making it a live video, and of course you should know, little kids, that we that every generation has its part to play in making this world as life changes them a peaceful place and a higher power if they choose to believe in one for what changes them. But that's not all um, the reasons why I chose to make this a live video, and you'll see why when everything wraps up at the end, because other than storytelling, Boss Nation, you're going to get two performances in a different variety. So, yes, um, just wait for that. Um, Two, because one is going to be We Were Born Ready by Miss Dove. Hi, Miss Dove again. This is one of your fans. Biggest. You have a lot of them, so that would be an understatement. I wish I was to some extent the only person because that would be cool who could say that, but I'm not. So, anyway, but speaking to your mom only, I asked my team member for this project to help me research your books of the people, nature, and outside nature varieties and everything. So I'm just gonna play that back. And I asked um, my mom specifically to to um, um, do that, and it's saying um, hold on, it's on my phone, so let me just check um what so that was um, on April the 18th. That was yeah, April the 18th at 2:33 p.m. in 2024. And this is what it says. I her nature and human nature books. The first version of her nature books that I'm talking about would have to do with outside nature. Here is her name. Can you please pick up some Bonnie J. Wallace books? Here's her name. Bonnie J. Wallace. You'll be able to see this, Mother. I'm going to send. Okay, so I took a video picture, and because it was a video picture, I just researched you, Miss Wallace, and I on my computer, and then I made the video with my phone, and then I sent it to my mom. Okay, and now to get on with the other part, which is one of the most important parts of the um, presentation.
Calling the Disney PhotoPass guest support team. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality and training purposes. You can read our privacy notices and make privacy rights requests at privacy.twdc.com/USprivacy.
Hi.
If you have questions regarding missing photos, order status, need technical support, or for all other questions, press 1. If you're interested in general information or want to purchase to help us improve our service, please stay on the line at the end of the call to take a survey.
Hi, Disney.
Thank you for contacting Disney Photo Imaging. My name is Carl. How can I assist you today?
Hi, Mr. Carl. Is Miss Antin there?
I'm so sorry. Could you repeat that one more time?
Is Miss Antin there?
Did you say, is Miss Anton there?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know who you're referring to. I don't know who that is.
Miss Anton is one of your workers, but I called on Friday at 6:50 and she helped me with this, but if she's not there, that's okay. Let me just tell you what I need. Okay, I am trying to reach Miss Cameron and her mom, as in the Disney star Dove Cameron and her mom Bonnie J. Wallace, because I want her mom to help me write a book, and I also want the Disney star Dove Cameron to help me put in a good word with Sonia Columbia, her current music record label, so I could get a recording contract. So I would like for you to help me write a report about that and then help me transfer to your supervisor so that I could so that I could help have their help to help me write a letter. And I know this isn't the part of Disney that does this, but you're the only section that is picking up my calls in Disney. So thank you, by the way, Mr. Carl, and to all your team. By the way, my name from the How to Avoid Fraud channel on YouTube is Morgan Magan, and the reason why it's called How to Avoid Fraud is because I don't want to be fraudulent in this case with any of the people giving me helping people money, which is what I'm going to get from my recording contract. And could you please put all this in a letter report that I would like Miss Cameron's help, and I want to about my book called um The Baker Named Josephine, and um my book for short called um Tony Toby, to be made into a book.
Well, I would be more than happy to assist you as best as I can. I do want to let you know that I'm not able to write a letter for you to get a recording contract.
I know, but could you please write a report about all this, that I would like to speak to Miss Bonnie J. Wallace, Miss Dove Cameron's mom, and Miss Dove Cameron.
Well, what I would recommend in this case would be to email our guest services team, because I can't officially.
All right, Mr. Carl, excuse me. I just want to say something. Usually that is the case. I know, but cuz I've tried this before, calling Disney a long time ago about this, but mind that, but the thing is that could you please write a report because the guest services email is not working and I don't type fast except for with my voice, which is why dictation works best for me and everything, which is also why, as I'm talking to you for both of our records, which I will post on the YouTube channel of the Disney PhotoPass team, this whole conversation is being recorded on my YouTube channel for my records, and I will then give it to Disney URL wise and everything.
I
So,
understand, and oh, sorry, go ahead.
alright, so can you help me write a report on all this with today's date? And I'll give you the spelling of my name and my email because I would like it to be put in the report.
So, were you saying you want a note on your account?
Yes, I would like a report note, but I don't have an account with you. I'm only like I'm only 17, but I have a YouTube channel.
Do you have an adult with you by chance? Because we actually can't be speaking with minors over the phone.
My my parents know about this. Yes, they said that I, I could call you like, so that's why I just want the report, but I could try to get one of them on the um phone.
Yes, please, because we can't speak with anybody under 18 without a guardian's permission.
Oh, okay. Um, so, but uh, okay, I don't mind the rules, sir. But um, my parent is um in a meeting, and I just have a question. I was able to speak to Miss Anton yesterday, and if you look up the report, she is one of the workers in your photo pass team, and if you look up the report, she helped me with that. And I told her my age and everything.
I do apologize, but we will need somebody over 18 to continue this conversation. You are definitely more than welcome to call us back when your parent is out of their meeting if you would like.
All right. Oh, hold on. I can get some body. Alright, Mr. Carl, do you have an extension?
Unfortunately, we do not have any extensions to connect with anybody, but I am the only Carl here.
Alright, so I just want to make sure when I get like my family, like I can speak to you.
I'm sorry, but I really can't continue the conversation without a guardian or parent
Alright,
on the
so
line.
I'm going to call them back. I'm going to call you back. I'm just yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for contacting Disney. There's a survey at the end. We'd appreciate your feedback, and I hope you have a magical rest of your day.
We
Alright.
value your feedback regarding this call. Stay on the line to complete the survey, or you can visit our website at disneysurvey.com, keyword DRC.
Okay. I was not expecting that. But um hold on for just a second in the expression way. See, that's why I wanted to record this. Unfortunately, because of the time on my end, Bus Nation on Friday and some technological mishaps like with the computer acting crazy and different things, I wasn't able to record this, but your Disney is right. Somebody needs to be with you if you're under 18. So I will be um back. Just um hold